Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Dexter Regional High School. Live coverage of high school basketball here on Eastern Maine Sports. An early start time, a before dinner start time, as the Dexter Tigers take on the George Stevens Academy Eagles, a game that was supposed to be played yesterday, but we'll play it 24 hours later. I'm Toby Nelson, joined in the broadcast by Mark Calden. And Mark, you look at this game here this afternoon. If we were playing tournament basketball like we will be in 2 weeks, this would be a play-in matchup between the number 6 and the number 11 seeds in Class C. Yeah,
I mean, this is a matchup we could see, in 2 weeks with a lot more on the line. But there's a lot on the line here. There's a lot of heel points. I mean, Dexter still has opportunity to move up, get a better seeding. And George Stevens, they've got some. They still got a buck sport on the schedule, a game that could give them a lot of heel points. They like to move up to 9 or 10 at least.
Let's talk about the home team, the Dexter Tigers, coming in here with a 10-4 record, another successful season for head coach Jody Grant, albeit a different look team than what we've seen in the past from Dexter. But since they've gotten back from injury, I know they've been battling some sickness and stuff, this Dexter team has been playing pretty good basketball, scoring points, and hey, they picked up 10 wins here this season. That's not a bad season at all for Dexter.
No, it's not. We had them last week at Central, played really well. They had, I believe they had 25 field goals and 21 assists. Anytime you can do that at any level, you're doing something right. And, their ball movement has been excellent. That night it was Desiree Adams and Kaylee Dunton doing most of the damage. But they got Abilene Corson, too, and Callie Stone and Annabelle Peaks that can, they move the ball around, too. So a good balance starting lineup Coach Grant has.
On the flip side, we look at the George Stevens Academy Eagles. They come in with an 8-5 record on the season for Coach Billy LaRue. And, again, looking for one of those signature wins on the season. Anytime you have a chance to beat Dexter, that could be that signature win. So for GSA coming up here after making a long ride from Blue Hill, looking to pick up a little bit of an upset tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Layla Hutchins is one of their leaders. She's only a sophomore. Maya Shildreth, a name you know well from the George Stevens area, and they got another one, and she's in the starting lineup too. Yes, long trip. They got here a little bit ago, longer trip than usual. Not a big storm, but definitely the roads weren't that great today. So, but they made the trip a day late because you mentioned the sickness yesterday. So their game was postponed from yesterday. But as you said, huge game really because they're 8-5 right now. But they got this game plus Woodland tomorrow, I believe, and then they got Bucksport and Matt next week. So they like to get some momentum and some wins going into the prelim round.
This game's worth a lot of heel points for George Stevens Academy if they could knock off Dexter. And, of course, Dexter looking for as many heel points as they can get as they try to climb up in Class C. Seems like it's, Penobscot Valley and Mattinock on that collision course in Class C. But Dexter wants to say they want to have a little piece of that pie as well. And we'll see what happens. These two teams played on December 19th, so before Christmas. Dexter came away with a 36-20 win, but I don't know really if you can look into too much of that because it was just so long ago, and they were so many different. They were different teams when they played back on December 19th.
Yeah, I think both teams have proved. We mentioned Desiree Adams. She either was out or just got back that game, and she's a key part of this team. And she's back now, and again, her and Dunton had the big game at Central. So both teams are different, and I think George Stevens has improved as well, and they could be dangerous.
So we look forward to a good game here this afternoon. It'll turn to this evening when we tip off tonight, but it's still afternoon time here at Dexter Regional High School. Both teams are playing some back-to-back nights, so they wanted to get this game done with, so they get a little extra time to rest up to get ready for tomorrow's action as well. So that's what's going on here tonight. Dexter and George Stevens Academy. Look forward to a really good one here from Dexter Regional High School on Eastern Maine Sports. How about we take a time out on the pregame show? When we come back, we'll meet the starters and get you set for a night of high school basketball. It's Dexter and George Stevens Academy right here on Eastern Maine Sports.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
My name is Rick Ames, and now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
Go and stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business. To Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. To Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
My name's Rick Ames, and now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
My name's Rick Ames, and now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Back at Dexter Regional High School, Toby Nelson along with Mark Kalnin. Kara Kaufman is our photographer, our filmer tonight. We appreciate all her work behind the scenes. Mark, our producer as well. Thank you to Slugger's Training Facility, Kimball's Insurance LLC, Rowell's Garage and Car Wash, Ideal Energy Solutions, Black Bear Cranes, Ames Chiropractic, Herring Brothers Meat Market, and the Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union for sponsoring Eastern Maine Sports Media's coverage of high school sports. Please support these local businesses as they help bring these games to you free on YouTube. So again, thank you to all those businesses that help us bring these high school basketball games to you. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman. They cover the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erections, to modular home and communications equipment. Give them a call today, 977-BEAR. Check out our store and get Eastern Maine sports merchandise, shirts, sweatshirts, hats, t-shirts, much, much more. You can find it at easternmainsports.com. or check out the ad on the Facebook page. And speaking of checking things out, check out the social media pages for Eastern Maine Sports. We're on Facebook and Instagram at Eastern Maine Sports, on TikTok and YouTube at Eastern Maine Sports Media, and we're on X at Eastern ME Sports. And speaking of sponsoring, coming up is tourney time. It's almost here. 2 weeks from Friday night is the first night of the tournament down at the Cross Insurance Center. If you want to advertise during our busiest time of the year, please contact Mark here at Eastern Maine Sports. It's easternmainsports@gmail.com, or send a message via Facebook. During tournament time, you will be featured in our Facebook page with over 32,000 followers and over 9 million page views in the last month. 9 million page views. Just imagine if you put a picture of me up there.
Wow.
You know?
It might break the internet.
Yeah, maybe not. Also, we'll have live broadcasts, audio broadcasts of select games during tournament week here on Eastern Maine Sports. Busy time of year, Mark.
It sure is. I'll add a little bit to that, we do have a couple of businesses that have already stepped up for the tournament. Harvest Moon Deli and Hammond Lumber. And Hammond Lumber actually starting the spring season will be a full year sponsor too. So thank you to them. And again, if you want to, we got plenty of openings, and page will be hopping. There's 9 million now. It goes up at tournament time.
Yeah, you get a game every hour and a half, basically.
Yeah, we'll have pictures, videos on there. Maybe even put a picture of Toby Nelson on there.
Feel free.
Yeah,
we
got 2 nights in a row here, Toby. Games.
That's right. Yeah, schedule-wise for us, we got this game going on tonight. Tomorrow night, Mark and I will be at Foxcroft Academy. The Ponies take on the John Baptist Crusaders. That's a makeup game from back in December, so they're making it up tomorrow night. That game's at 7 o'clock at Foxcroft Academy. Friday night, Mark, you'll be in East Corinth.
Yeah, Herman Central girls. Herman got a big win last night. They're looking to carry that momentum against Central. Mary Allen, you heard her on our broadcast last week. That's a big game for both teams there. And then Saturday we'll be in Foxcroft, Prescott and Foxcroft all day.
That's an all-day affair. 12 for the JV girls, 1:30 varsity girls, 3 o'clock JV boys, 4:30 varsity boys. Next Monday we'll be in Guilford for Dexter and PCHS. And you finish out your broadcast schedule, regular season anyway, next Wednesday at Valley for the Valley High Cavaliers and the Richmond Bobcats. How about we send it down to the floor as athletic director here at Dexter Regional High School, Adam Goodrow, has your starting lineup.
For over 30 years, the Coaches vs. Cancer program, in collaboration with the National Association of Basketball Coaches, has united coaches and fans nationwide to help the American Cancer Society defeat a common enemy, cancer. So thank you. Now to tonight's contest. Again, welcome to Ed Gursky Gymnasium for this varsity girls basketball game between the Eagles, visiting Eagles of GSA, and your Dexter Tigers. We expect good sportsmanship from all those in attendance, so please respect the performance of the players, coaches, and officials while enjoying tonight's game. Now introducing the starters. For the Eagles, a junior guard, number 4, Haley Clifford. And for the Tigers, a 5'5" junior guard, number 5, Annabelle Pierce. For the Eagles, a senior forward, number 21, Maya Schilder. And for the Tigers, a 5'6" junior guard, number 10, Desiree For the Eagles, a sophomore forward, number 23, Taylor Grego. And for the Tigers at 5'4", senior guard, number 14, Adeline Corson. For the Eagles, a senior guard, number 24, Madison Brackett. And for the Tigers, a 5'5", junior guard, number 15, Callie Stone. And finally for the Eagles, a sophomore forward, number 44, Leila Hutchins. And for the Tigers, a 5'6", senior guard, number 44, Kaylee Dunn. George Stevens Academy is coached by Billy LaRue and assisted by Tim Hurt. Dexter is coached by Jody Gray, assisted by Frank Reynolds. Tonight's officials are Frank Clark and Cindy Porter Law. If you please rise, we will be asked for the playing of our national anthem.
Starting lineups, national anthem. We're ready to go tonight from Dexter Regional High School. Tigers celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Week as they're wearing their home white uniforms with, instead of red trim, they've got pink trim, pink and black trim. And the GSA Eagles in the traveling maroon uniforms with the white trim. Brian Clark, Cindy Porter McLaughlin, the officials tonight. And you know what? It is officially good evening time because it's after 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Is that what we call good evening?
I guess so.
Yeah,
and I thought 5 o'clock. Maybe it's 6, but the opening tip taken by GSA, so the Eagles will have it settle up into their front court. It's Grego in the corner. She'll pull up with a shot and get it to go.
Couldn't ask for a better start for Coach LaRue and George Stevens.
So a good start. You're exactly right, Mark, for the GSA Eagles, a three-point shot. And George Stevens out to a 3-0 lead. For the Dexter Tigers, Annabelle Peaks off on the near side to Corson. She'll try three to answer back. It's no good. Rebound taken off by Brackett of GSA. Brackett to number 4. That's Hallie Clifford. Clifford into the front court. Now Shildroth. Brackett and the Stevens Eagles settle up in front court. This is Brackett to Shildroth at the free throw line. Dexter playing stifling defense as always along the baseline. Floater no good for Brackett. Ball goes out of bounds, tipped out by Grego of George Stevens, and it'll go over to Dexter.
Annabelle Peaks does a great job from the guard position, battling for rebounds, and she caused that possession for Dexter.
3-0 GSA with the early lead. We're just a minute gone by in this first quarter from Gursky Gymnasium. Ball knocked away and stolen, taken out by Brackett. Takes it right side. Good spin move in the lane. Puts a shot up, no good. Goes out of bounds off of George Stevens. GSA in Blue Hill. They travel down the interstate to Route 15 and keep on going.
Early start, so they should get back before 10.
Yeah. Roads were a bit slick coming over with the snow today. 3-point try from the left side. That one missed by Callie Stone, but the long rebound chased out to Dunton. Dunton corner for Dexter. Now Peaks swings it back across, open. Another one for Corson as she towed one up for 3-point land, didn't try it. Now she'll try it, pulls the trigger, swish.
Can't leave her open.
They said that about me in high school. but they did, and I missed. Here's Brackett.
You might have said that about Kevin.
Yes, right. No one left him open. On the baseline for George Stevens, Hallie Clifford. Now Grego, ball knocked away and loose on the floor, going after it towards the sideline, goes out of bounds, and it goes back to George Stevens Academy. So 3-3 the score with 5:57 to go here in the first quarter.
That's not you, is it, Toby?
No, saying they need. No, I did. I parked out in the parking lot like a. I didn't try to flex my muscle and park right next to the door. Do you know who I am? I'll wait for the tournament for
tomorrow
that.
You can do that, right?
Yes, right.
Foxcroft?
Yeah, I have my right next to the door parking space. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with George Stevens Academy. Yeah, we'll be at Foxcroft Academy tomorrow evening. Mark and I will for Foxcroft and John Bapp's girls. Shot missed. That one put up by Hutchins. It was deflected and taken out by Dexter. Into the front court, Peaks. Gives it to Stone. Now dumped down low. The catch shot no good, but a foul. Good ball movement by Dexter. They go high-low, slashing to the lane. Well, there's Desiree Adams. She'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
That was a combo I was talking about at Central. Dutton and Adams, both of them got big numbers, points and assists, and they were but that was a 2. So Grego's was a 2. So I actually put that on the scoreboard originally. And
they put it up as 3 on the. I didn't think it was a 3-point shot from where I saw, but then I'm like, well, the scoreboard said 3.
You could even hit 3-pointers from there.
Yeah, right. They were 16-foot 3-pointers. So 3-2 is the score. First free throw, no good. Adams to get one more. Foul on George Stevens went on Hallie Clifford. That's her first. First on the team. 5:31 to go in the quarter. Shot rattles around and in for Desiree Adams. So 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Makes it 4-2. Tigers with the early lead over George Stevens. Brackett front court. Quickly double teamed by Dexter along the baseline. This is Hutchins. Dumps it down low. Shildroth. Now Brackett. Brackett swallowed up along the baseline. Gives it to Shildroth. Hutchins swings it off into the corner. This is a 3-point try for Grego. That one's good. And the foul.
And it might have been after the shot, so it might be their ball. I don't know if they call it on the shot or after.
They are going to say it's on the shot, so Annabelle Peaks called for the foul. The 3-pointer for Grego is good. She's got all 5 points here so far for George Stevens.
She want to make sure this one was 3.
Yeah, there's no question about that one. Sub coming in for Dexter is Ella McClintock-Hatch will check in.
We got Brooklyn Dorman's out sick today, so she'd be usually one of the first ones to come off the bench.
Dunton gets the rebound off the missed free throw and pulls it down. McClintock-Hatch with it over on the left side for Dexter. Goes baseline, stripped away by Hutchins. Now knocked away from behind by Adams towards the sideline. Nice, she saves it in.
Great hustle there by Adams.
Front court for Dexter, Abby Corson. Swinging around the perimeter, McClintock-Hatch for Dexter. Back to Stone. Corson. Left side, 3 on the way, shot no good. Weak side board, McClintock-Hatch gets shot blocked. So that shot was blocked and taken out by GSA. Eagles front court with it, Hallie Clifford. Works right side, guarded by Corson. 4:16 to go here in the opening quarter, and a 5-4 George Stevens Academy lead. Grego now with Clifford. Her shot from long range, that one goes out of bounds, and it's off to Dexter. It was not touched by a Tiger. Coach Jody Grant up off the bench, coaching up his team here in this first quarter. Sub coming in for GSA, number 14, Aurora Simpson coming in. Simmons, excuse me.
She's a
Aurora
freshman.
Simmons.
Freshman for the Eagles.
So a pretty young team here for George Stevens Academy.
These two teams met in the eight-player regional championship.
That's right, in soccer.
Yeah.
Dexter won that game. Would go on to the state championship game, ended up losing to Madison. Pass into the interiors, thrown away, taken out by Clifford. Clifford up into the front court for GSA. This is Smith. Jazz Smith, who just checked in the game for Coach Billy LaRue's Eagles. Off in the corner, Grego, long shot, around and out, no good. Hutchins, the rebound and the follow.
She's so active underneath there.
GSA leading at 7-4. 3:20 to go in the opening quarter. McClintock Hatch up top for Dexter. Looks down low, ball knocked away, loose on the floor, picked up by GSA. So right now, active hands by George Stevens Academy turning into some turnovers.
Yeah, and the two subs have been brought in. Smith and Simmons have really been active as soon as they came in.
This is Grego, now to Smith. Smith drives the left side, lost the handle. They get it back. Hutchins steps through the lane, shot no good, but a reach-in foul on Dexter. So right now, George Stevens Academy getting to those 50-50 balls.
They are definitely working hard out there. And again, Hutchins looks like an impressive player as a sophomore.
Foul on Callie Stone is her first, second on the team. At the free throw line, shooting two, Layla Hutchins. 2 points so far in the ball game. First free throw off the side of the rim, no good. She'll get one more. Annabelle Peaks back in for Dexter. McClintock Hatch will take a seat. Second shot on the way is good. So 1 of 2 at the line for Hutchins. 3 points in the first quarter, and GSA out to their biggest lead, 8-4 in favor of the Eagles. Corson off in the corner, dumps it down low, now inside, another thrown away ball, stolen out by Simmons. Quickly up court, this is Smith. Down low for Simmons, knocked out of bounds. Not often do you see Dexter lose the battle of turnovers, but right now they are.
They are, and Simmons off the bench as a freshman already has 2 steals in very limited minutes.
Clifford to inbound for GSA. Off on the baseline, Grego. She'll go to the glass, lay it in.
7 points for her already.
Timeout called by Dexter as Coach Grant not happy with what he's seeing. This is an 8-0 run here by the GSA Eagles, and they lead at 10-4. It's all based on steals and pretty good defense by George Stevens.
Yeah, Grego has the points, but a lot of people contributing with steals, and Hutchins has 3 points and 3 rebounds already, and again, Simmons came off the bench and has 2 steals, so very active.
Don't forget, we'll have more basketball action for you tomorrow night, actually all week long here on Eastern Maine Sports. Foxcroft John Baptist girls tomorrow night. Friday night, the Herman Central girls over in East Corinth. And then on Saturday, Presque Isle Foxcroft. That's a full day of basketball, JV varsity boys and girls.
Yeah, we'll have a video only of the JV games on tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, and then obviously full coverage of the basketball game.
It's awesome. Monday night back in PCHS for Dexter PCHS boys, and finishing out the regular season on Eastern Maine Sports in Bingham at Valley High School with Cavaliers and the Richmond Bobcats. Out of the timeout, 3-point shot missed. Long rebound chased out by GSA, taken by Clifford. Long down court pass, so whistle, traveling violation on George Stevens, which works out well for Dexter because GSA had a wide open layup.
Yeah, they had a 2-on-1. They had the numbers. She shuffled the feet, ball back to Dexter. I know no excuses going to be made on the Dexter side right now, but they haven't had a full practice in a while.
Battling some sickness. Pass up top, 3-point try. Is that one missed? That one missed by Stone. We get a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Tigers. So Dexter will have the ball with 1:53 to go here in the first quarter. Toby Nelson, Mark Kalman with you. Kara Kaufman on film tonight.
Good pass.
Down the lane, shot no good by Dunton. A rebound taken down by GSA. Grego with the board. Grego's down court pass thrown away. Stolen by Desiree Adams. Adams gives it off to Corson. Corson in the lane, kick out pass. Stone. Now to Peaks. Peaks holds over her head, gives it back to Stone. There's Peaks, Corson. As Peaks gets it back along the left side. Very active hands by GSA. Baseline shot's good for Desiree Adams. Big bucket because that snaps the 8-0 GSA run.
Yeah, they need to break that run. They seem kind of out of sorts on the offensive end right now.
First 2-point basket for Dexter in this ballgame comes with 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Smith along the near side, bottled up. Nice pass down low. The catch, the shot no good. The rebound, Hutchins no good. Pulled back down by Grego. Grego up top with it to Clifford. Clifford, the runner off the glass, can't get it to go. Long rebound tipped out. This is Smith from the foul line elbow. It's good. 3-4 opportunities that time for GSA.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus in between quarters, I think. Definitely the rebounding for Dexter is Not all there right now.
12-6 in favor of the GSA Eagles. 27 seconds to go in the quarter.
I think you'd want last shot here.
Pass along the near side. Corson. Now Peaks. Free throw line at it. Nice pass inside to Dunton. The catch and the layup's good. Kaylee Dunton with her first points of the game. 12-8 GSA. Quickly down court, a whistle and a player control foul. Layla Hutchins called for the player control foul with 3 seconds to go in the quarter.
And that's big. I mean, they could have gone up 6 there, and big take there in that charge.
Comes into Corson. Corson gets a running start, throws it up from half court at the buzzer, off the glass, no good. And the first quarter in the books from Dexter Regional High School. Good one after one. It's GSA 12, Dexter 8. We're back after this on Eastern Maine Sports.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
Get up. All set. Back at Dexter Regional High School, Toby Nelson along with Mark Calman as we get set to start the second quarter of play. And Mark, good first quarter. GSA getting up and down the floor. A 12-8 lead for the Eagles. Tigers started to figure some things out in the latter moments of that first quarter.
Yeah, that charge was huge because they could have gave George Stevens a 6-point lead going in the second quarter. Big play by the Dexter defense. Layla Hutchins has been huge for George Stevens. 3 points and 4 rebounds, and Grego has her 7 points.
So Smith out of the quarter break for George Stevens Academy. Gives it to Clifford up top. Hallie Clifford. Nice pass inside. Up off the glass shot, no good. That one missed by Simmons. Rebound pulled down by Dexter. Tigers run into the front court. Corson's got it now for the Dexter Tigers. Guarded by Smith. She's guarding her pretty closely. Pass along the baseline. Desiree Adams puts a shot up. Can't get it to go. Weak side board pulled down by Grego. Grego to Clifford. Clifford into the front court, passes baseline, Simmons, and she stepped out of bounds. Tough pass when you're 2 feet away and rifle it to her.
You see the Dexter cheerleaders over there. They won the PVC championship and the regional finals are at the Cross Center Saturday. That schedule can be found on Eastern Maine Sports.
1 o'clock for the Class Cs. So, yeah, good luck to the Dexter cheerleading squad. As a full day of cheering at the Cross Center. Okay, have the B's, the C's, and the A, I think in that order, BCA.
Yeah.
3-point try in the corner missed from Dunton. Rebound pulled out by George Stevens. Smith trying to split through the double team and a foul. Called on Abby Corson, her first. GSA inbounds by the Dexter bench. Tigers wearing their pink uniforms, or the pink trimmed uniforms tonight. On our breast cancer awareness. Have t-shirts as well printed up. This is Grego. Pass along the baseline, Schildroff. There's Hutchins. Gives it back to Clifford. Now Grego. Grego dribbles down the lane, and you can see that one coming a mile away.
Ooh, she hit her head. I think Adams hit her head, but she's not going to show anybody. She's all set.
Second time she's taken a charge in this one. Foul goes on Taylor Grego, her first. First on the team. 6:38 to play in the opening half. Early start time tonight from Dexter, so I'll be able to eat my pizza rolls a little bit early tonight. In the corner, 3-point try. That one's good for Callie Stone. So Stone hits a 3. First points of the quarter for either team, and it's a 12-11 ball game. Off in the corner, Grego. She'll catch. Tries to answer back, and she does. That's her second one of the game.
Yeah, she's in double figures already. 10.
15-11. George Stevens leading Dexter. Off in the corner. Stone, Corson, now Peaks. free throw line, it's Dunton. Dunton dribbles down the lane, ball knocked away from behind, goes out of bounds, went off her fingertip, so it's going to go over to George Stevens Academy. And we talk about Dexter's defense being very, very good, which it normally is, but George Stevens matching them here tonight.
Yeah, I was going to just say that too. We do talk about Dexter's defense, deservedly so, but George Stevens has matched them and more so far.
Created some turnovers, hitting shots on the other end, and right now they lead at 15-11. Grego, as the ball tipped, it goes out of bounds, going to stay with George Stevens.
Coach Grant wanted to travel. You're talking about pizza rolls. I'm just thinking the Chinese restaurant still be open.
It might be, yeah. Well, yeah, it's only going to be like 7 o'clock at night. Yeah. Come on up. I'll let you buy me dinner if you feel like it. Here's for George Stevens Academy, it's Hutchins. Tries to dump it down low, knocked away and stolen by Peaks. Tough pass to make across the lane. Peaks front court with it to Corson. Corson drives, kicks it back up top. Stone, now Peaks. Down low, Adams. Dunton splits to the double team, lays it off the glass and in. That's a tough shot.
That is a tough shot.
She's got 4 points in the first half, 15-13. George Stevens leading Dexter. Smith on the baseline, floats it up from the baseline, no good. Weak side board pulled off by the Tigers. Front court with it, Peaks. Right down the lane it goes to Adams. Shot blocked from behind, but a foul. And she got the clean block, but then I think got her with some body as she came through. So it looked pretty good up top.
Yeah, I think on the George Stevens side, the complaint is it was so late, the call, because it was well after it happened. But that's 2 fouls on Hutchins, so that's something to watch there.
Yeah, Coach LaRue is going to have to go to the bench, and she may be coming out at this point. Emma Perry St. Peter checking in, and also number 14, Simmons back in. Aurora Simmons back in for GSA. Free throw comes up short. So George Stevens had to go to their bench here in this first half. Perry St. Peter. Off to Grego, tries another three. That one off the side of the rim, no good. I mean, you might as well have a heat check there because you know what? She's made 3 in this first half.
Yeah, she's played very well. Peaks closed out on that very nicely to kind of prevent her from being open.
4:35 to go in the first half. Peaks up top with it for Dexter. Now Dunton. Corson, baseline Adams. Corson left open, nice up fake, gets to the foul line elbow, gives it to Stone. Tigers trail by 2, 15-13. Here's Adams, foul line elbow shot, no good. Got her own rebound, pulls it down. Gives it out to Corson, now Stone. Corson, right side for 3, off the back rim, no good. Dunton the board. Another opportunity for the Tigers. From downtown, that one's good for Callie Stone. So Stone for 3, puts Dexter up 16-15, and a timeout called by George Stevens Academy.
Yeah, Stone's hit 2 big ones here in this corner, kind of open things up. Because as I said, Dexter's offense seems like they're really out of what they usually do tonight. And credit George Stevens' defense for that.
Hey, I want to thank Sluggers Training Facility, Kimball Insurance LLC, Rowell's Garage and Car Wash, Ideal Energy Solutions, Black Bear Crane, Ames Chiropractic, Herring Brothers, and the Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union for sponsoring Eastern Maine Sports Media's coverage of high school sports. Please support these local businesses as they help bring these games to you on YouTube for free. So, again, we have the tournament coming up as well. If you'd like to sponsor, just give Mark a call or a text. EasternMaineSports@gmail.com, and you can sign up to become a sponsor of high school basketball tournament coverage on Eastern Maine Sports. It's 40-plus games, isn't it?
We had close to 50 this year. Yeah. Yep.
Ball goes, we got a foul on GSA. So you have 50 regular season games, and then you're talking the tournament, you're talking another 50 probably, right?
Yeah, well, we'll be there for 50. We won't broadcast all of them, but we'll be there for all of them, and hopefully have a prelim game or 2 also to broadcast. So definitely a lot of games, and 10 different locations this year. So that's the most different locations we've had throughout.
Looking down low to Grego, ball knocked away and stolen, taken out by Dexter. Adams into the front court for the Tigers. She'll race it, kicks it along the baseline. Pull up pop by Dunton, back rim no good. Peaks had the rebound, lost it. A couple Tigers run into each other. It's going to be tied up. And the possession area will favor Dexter. So Tiger ball as Adams and Peaks down on the floor with it. Smith coming back in for the GSA Eagles. So she'll come in, and Schildroth will take a seat. On the baseline, McClintock Hatch, who just checked back in. Gives it now to Corson. Corson down the lane. The runner off the glass and in, so the Tigers are starting to feel it on the floor.
Yeah, they certainly are, and Abilene Corson can make things happen.
They've run off 7 straight points and lead it by 3, 18-15, Dexter. Grego, pass down low, and it's thrown out of bounds. Remember, this kind of all started when Hutchins went to the bench with the 2 fouls, so one of their main offensive weapons sitting down with foul trouble, and GSA needs to try to find the answer.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach LaRue might try to kind of have her on the bench to the end of the half if possible, but if Dexter puts together 4 or 6 more points, might change things.
Adams dribbles baseline, gives it inside to Dunton, shot blocked away and pulled out by GSA. Clifford's got it for the Eagles. Clifford, Grego along the left side, she gets it back, Clifford does. Now Perry St. Peter. Clifford drives baseline to Grego. Foul line pull-up pop comes up short. Smith the rebound. The shot no good. Fight for the rebound loose in the floor and pulled out by Peaks, and a reach-in foul on GSA.
I mentioned Peaks rebounding early in the game. I have it down for 6 already. So she doesn't get a lot of points, but defensively and get in there for rebounds, she makes a lot of things happen.
2:09 to go in the first half. Front court for Dexter. Corson now gives it off to Adams. Corson swings it around to Peaks. Peaks with Corson. McClintock Hatch. Now inside Adams. Backdoor for Corson to the glass, lays it in.
And that's 2 in a row where she just went to the basket and wasn't able to be stopped.
7 first half points for Abby Corson. 20-15 in favor of Dexter. They've run off 9 straight points. This is Grego. Tied up. Possession arrow to favor GSA. Dexter's ratcheted it up on the defensive side, and things working out as a bracket back in for GSA.
Totally different kind of game. The first time it was only 36-20 as the final. Dexter's already put up 20 in this game.
Runner, shot put up no good. That one missed. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers. Corson, front court with it to Peaks. McClintock Hatch for Dexter. At the free throw line, Adams, Peaks, now Corson. 57 seconds to go. Coach Grant up for Dexter, hollering out a play. Wants his team to organize right now and get set. Open Peaks, left side. They swung the zone down inside. Little runner for Adams. That one's good. Desiree Adams, 5 first half points, 22-15. Tigers trailed 12-8 after 1, but they've picked up a 7-point lead right now. Here's Brackett for 3. Back rimmed it, no good. Rebound to Peaks. Peaks racing into the front court for Dexter. 25 seconds to go. Pulls it up top. Swing pass off to Corson. Corson drives to the glass, floats it up, no good. Adams, weak side follow, around the rim, no good. Tipped out of bounds, GSA ball.
Yeah, Coach Grant, called for time and score, but Corson had a wide open layup, so he was happy with that, but just got to finish it.
Yep. Dexter leading by 7.
They've got to look to push here.
7 seconds to go. Clifford. Now Schildroth. Doesn't see the clock. Ball knocked away from behind, and no shot will get off before the first half buzzer sounds. And the Dexter Tigers win that quarter, and they win the half because they've got a 22-15 lead going to the locker room. But a good first half here for GSA, good first quarter. Into the second quarter, Dexter kind of figured some things out in that second quarter, Mark, and they've got a 7-point lead going to the locker room.
Yeah, and good balance. I mean, I think it also started with Adams taking those two charges. That was a huge, huge momentum at the end of the first quarter when she took one, then she took another one in the second quarter. I think that was a huge swing in this game. And Dexter just to balance them, seven for Corson, 5 for Adams, 6 for Stone, and 4 for Dunton. So just got, a balanced attack. Grego's done well on the other side with 10. But as you mentioned, kind of when Hutchins went to the bench is when Dexter even took more of the momentum.
Score at the half, the Dexter Tigers 22, the George Stevens Academy Eagles 15. How about we take a timeout? When we come back, halftime from Dexter Regional High School after this. You're watching live coverage of high school basketball on Eastern Maine Sports.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
My name's Rick Ames, and now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
To Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing a vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine. Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Save a spot or something like that. That would give her time to get up here. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, we're back here at Dexter High School. What we're gonna do now? We're gonna show you the halftime routine of the PVC champion Dexter Tigers here, and we're gonna try to get Kirsty Mower up after that. Get an interview with Toby, and we'll. I'm going to show you that routine right now. Well, they're setting up right now. That's the longest part, isn't it?
Right. The setup always. What Tom Petty say? Waiting is the hardest part, right? I know Dexter.
You ever heard of Tom Petty?
Yeah.
No. Kara hasn't never heard of Tom.
Kara
Petty.
Kaufman, our camera person's a little younger than us. So, yeah, it's too bad you haven't heard of Tom Petty. He was a good singer. Anyway.
Still is. We'll maybe play something later.
Dexter, the cheering team, won the PVC championships last Saturday up at Stearns High School in Millinock at the Class C version. They'll have the Class C regional championships in Bangor coming up on Saturday. So you have a chance to see what Dexter can do there. And then the following weekend at the Augusta Civic Center is the state championship. So it's a lot of cheering back-to-back-to-back weekends. So it makes for a busy time of year. And, of course, you're always trying to fine-tune your routine and go from one competition. That's one sport where just because you won, say, the regional championship doesn't guarantee you a state runner-up.
Right.
You know, it's one of those sports where you could finish 5th in the state meet, or you could finish 5th in the regional meet and go on and win a state championship.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
and we do encourage everybody to send in us results of we got a lot of wrestling results from last week. That was great stuff, and a lot of big moments, a lot of 100 meet winners in wrestling the last week or so. So that was big, and send it on all this stuff. And again, big weekend here. The next 2 weekends for cheering, and then we get started at the Cross Center after that, huh?
Yeah, it's a busy time of year. You mentioned cheering this weekend. Wrestling regionals coming up in 2 weeks. Indoor track finishing up here. Swimming, of course, swimming and diving happening as well. So it's a real busy time of year for all of these student athletes around Eastern, well, really around the state. Obviously we see a lot more schools here just because of our location, but it's always fun to see these athletes showcase their skills and do well, whether it's on the court, mat, pool, whatever it might be, on the track.
Could you do a flip like that?
No, not a chance.
Expect
I
to see
could
that.
try, and then, well, it wouldn't. The outcome would not be good.
Could you see that tomorrow night? Hopscotch, like between the JV and varsity game?
Yes. I'll be so excited, I promise you.
All right, well, why don't we take it down so you can watch this, and then we'll be back afterwards here on Eastern Maine Sport.
I'm sorry, 2025, I apologize. I'm still stuck in back.
When you get home tonight.
2025 champions, and we want to wish them luck in the Northern Regional Championships this Saturday at Bangor, Cross Center in Bangor. So good luck, ladies.
No, I mean, probably not on your
We have Riley Curtis, Bree Robbins, Kenzie Curtis, Madison LeBron, Alyssa Rivas, Shelby Sinclair, Abigail Trafton, Andrea Gilman, Kenzie Kimball, Izzy Roberts, and manager Caitlin Loggins. The Tigers are coached by Kirsten Moore and assisted by Danielle Moore.
Tiger cheerleaders here at Dexter Regional High School as we get set for the, we'll talk to their coach here in just a moment. Christy Mower was going to come up here and talk to us here in just a moment, so have a chance to talk to her about the season and about what it really entails because, as we said before, it's a hard road here for these cheering teams. How about we take a quick timeout? When we come back, we'll have a chance to talk to Coach Moore. It's 22-15, Dexter with a lead over GSA at half on Eastern Main.
To Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
My name is Rick Ames, and now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
Go and stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you.
Back at Dexter Regional High School, we just saw the cheering routine from the Penobscot Valley Conference 2025 champions, joined by Coach Christy Mower. And first of all, congratulations on your team winning the PVCs.
Thank you so much.
Talk about getting ready for competitions like this, because obviously you do a lot of work, a lot of practice beforehand, and you got one chance to shine. What are the nerves like for you and your cheerleaders as you get ready for these?
Yeah, the nerves are pretty intense at competitions. That's why we do these performances at games. That kind of gets us in front of a crowd as often as we can, which really helps to kind of shake some of the nerves out. You can never really prepare for a competition.
You go from the PVCs, now the regionals this week, the state championships the following week. Talk about the routine. Does it change drastically from when you start to when you kind of finish at the end of the year? Is it a lot different, or is it kind of what you wanted the whole time?
We try not to change anything too major. We take the feedback that we get at the competitions and we do with it what we can. With these guys, they've all been working together since last year. We've only added one freshman, so that really helped us. We kind of picked up where we left off last year, so our routine stayed pretty consistent.
Talk about the kids, the student athletes in your team here. Good mixture of upperclassmen and lowerclassmen?
Yeah, yep. We have 3 seniors this year, only 1 freshman, so our middle groups are pretty big. But it's been great. The seniors that we do have cheered together all the way up through rec, so their bond is really good. That helps.
Talk about the experience coming up for you guys on Saturday. It's a long day of competition, right? You leave here, you get there, you warm up again, then you get a chance to you do your routine, and then you just wait at that point, right?
Yep. We actually performed third on Saturday too, which we kind of like because it gets, the nerves are there in the morning, and then the rest of the day is kind of relaxed for us. So we enjoy going early in the routine.
Now, talking as far as the regional championship, where do you have to be to qualify for the state championship, or does everyone move to the state championship?
Oh gosh, it's been different every year.
I know
I think it's top 6 this year.
Okay.
From each, North and South go.
And the state championships in Augusta the following week, correct?
Yes. Yep.
All right. How you feel about the routine after today? You feel good with you and your kids?
Yeah, they're pretty tired right now. We've worked a lot this week on changing a couple things, so it's also tough when we have a small crowd to perform in front of because the energy's not really there.
Sure.
But, we're excited. I think, we've had some good practices, so I think we're ready.
Well, we wish you the best of luck this weekend, and hopefully the best of luck the following weekend as well.
Thank you so much.
Christy Mower, the cheering coach here at Dexter Regional High School. I want to thank her for joining us here at the half as the Dexter Tigers lead the George Stevens Academy Eagles 22-15. We're going to take one quick timeout. When we come back, second half action from Dexter right after this.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. To Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Thank Christy Mower, the Dexter cheering coach, for joining us at the half. Nice interview. She did a nice job. She was didn't think she wanted to be on camera, but I think she did a pretty good job with that one, Mark.
Everybody likes talking to you, Toby.
It's always fun to learn more about sports, especially ones that you don't see a lot of. Cheering competitions are a lot of fun to go to. If you have a chance, again, they're at 1 o'clock at the Cross Center on Saturday. Inside, Dexter goes to Kaylee Dunton. And the first basket of the second half belongs to Dexter. It's up to a 9-point advantage. 24-15. Ball stolen away, taken out by the Tigers. Up ahead of the pack is Desiree Adams. Adams splits through the double team, off the glass and in.
Couldn't ask for better style for Coach Grant.
7 points for Desiree Adams, 6 in the game for Dunton, 26-15. It was 15-11 at one point. This is a 15-0 run here for the Tigers. Ball stolen, taken out by Adams. Nice pass, wrap around the defense. The layup's good. That one goes to Abby Corson, and a timeout called by George Stevens. So that's a quick 6-0 run here for the Dexter Tigers. That's more like what we've seen from Dexter this season.
Yeah, they definitely, they got a slow start, tough to get their offense going. But Desiree Adams has 5 assists in this game, so she's making a lot of things happen. She got 7 points, too, and 4 steals. So
28-15, the lead for Dexter. So a 13-point bulge right now with 7:12 to go in the third quarter. Tigers will go back on the defensive side here as GSA coming out of the huddle.
You mentioned both teams have games tomorrow night, so quick turnaround for both teams. Quick turnaround for us too.
Actually, Dexter's heading GSA's way as they go to Bucksport, so down Route 15. GSA playing Deer Isle Stonington tomorrow night. Pass up top with it. Down the lane, the runner by Grego, no good. Rebound pulled off by Dexter.
That was a good tip by Dunn. That rebound.
Down low, layup's good, and the foul. So Adams with the layup. She's got a chance for a 3-point play. Foul on Madison Brackett. Adams with 9 points. Sub coming in for GSA as Jazz Smith will check in.
So in just over a minute, Toby, in this quarter, the Tigers have 8 points with 3 different scorers. Couldn't ask for a better start.
Adams' free throw's good.
She's down double figures.
Yeah, she's got 10, 31-15, up to a 16-point advantage, and a 20-0 run here for Dexter. Quickly down court, Smith, whistle, traveling violation. Smith gathered it and dragged the pivot foot. So ball turned over, back to the Tigers.
As you mentioned earlier, could be the same matchup in a couple weeks here. Right now they're 11-6, so see George Stevens looking to move up from there. Dexter would like to too, probably.
Class C girls, 13 teams make it, so the top 3 get a bye, and then 4 plays 13 and so on. Off to Corson for 3, off the side of the rim, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled off by Smith. Gives it to Clifford. And Clifford into the front court with it for GSA. Fires it down low. Smith. Hutchins. Now off to Grego. 31-15 Dexter. Little runner up off the glass, around no good. Rebound pulled down, tie up, and the possession arrow goes to GSA. Layla Hutchins had a pretty good first half and then got into some foul trouble, picked up 2 quick ones, and so Coach LaRue pulled her out, and that's where Dexter started to pull away a bit in that first half.
They did. They really took advantage, and they played well again the first, 12 minutes of this game.
Grego down the baseline, shot blocked away. Fight for the rebound, pulled out by Dexter. Up ahead of the pack now, it's a Stone. Stone puts a shot up, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Hutchins. And we get a whistle, player control foul. That's a tough one. You had Corson set there. Clifford was coming out to get the ball. When she turned around, Corson was right there and just ran her over. So the foul on Clifford is her second. Front court for Dexter. Stone goes down low with it. Dunton, shot put up no good. Rebound pulled down by George Stevens. In the midst of a 20-0 run here from the second quarter into a whistle, there's going to be a blocking foul on GSA. Team control foul on Shildroth.
Third team foul already in this quarter for GSA.
Yeah, 5:24 to go in the third. Shildroth out, and in the game now is Simmons. Aurora Simmons back in. Corson bounces it down low. Adams swings it out for the Tigers. Peaks, free throw line now. Adams splits the double team. Shot's no good, but a foul. So I don't know if maybe fatigue starting to set in a bit for George Stevens because a lot of reaching fouls at this point. Foul on Hutchins. That's her third. Desiree Adams at the free throw line to shoot 2. 10 points in the game for her. 5 of them coming in this quarter.
2 for 5 from the line.
Missed the first. She'll get one more. Second shot for Adams, around and in. So 1 of 2 for Adams, 32-15. 5 minutes straight up to go in the third. Over midcourt, it's Clifford. Clifford steps back for 3, swish. They needed that shot.
First points of the game for her. Big shot. Again, they needed it to stop this momentum.
Yeah, with a 21-0 run, so they snapped that with a 3-point try. 32-18. This is Peaks off to Stone. Adams back with Peaks. Dunton in the lane, kicks it out. Off to Peaks, free throw line, Dunton. Open, Stone for 3, off the rim, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Off to George Stevens. Up the sideline, it's Smith for the GSA Eagles. Down low, it's Hutchins, quickly double team. Tried to slide it along the lane and just goes out of bounds. So it's turned over and the ball goes back to Dexter.
Still a lot of things to be decided in the last week. I know Penquist and Central boys play tonight. That looks like it might be for one of the final spots in Class C, with the the loser maybe being out.
Yep.
So it's a big game over there in Milo tonight.
A lot of big basketball games to be played. You mentioned the season ends a week from tomorrow. February 6th is the last playable day, and the play-in games are the following Tuesday and Wednesday. And the tournament opens up in Bangor and Augusta as well on Friday, February 14th. Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Yep.
Pull up pop. That one's good. Callie Stone.
She now has 8. That's her first points that aren't a three-pointer.
34-18. Down the lane, Clifford, the runner, shot no good. Rebound pulled off by Dexter, Desiree Adams, and she's fouled.
She was shooting too. At the beginning of the game, Toby, that's where Dexter was really struggling was the rebound, and they've done a much better job since that tough start.
Carly Kaufman getting set to check in here for Dexter, but before that, 2 shots coming for the Tigers. You mentioned it, Mark. That's the 5th team foul on GSA.
Still 3:33 left in this quarter.
First free throw is good. She'll get one more. So Kaufman in and Perry St. Peter in for GSA. Adams makes the first, and the second shot for Adams around the rim and in. She makes them both. 36-18. Up to an 18-point Dexter advantage. Clifford in the front court now for GSA. Ball stripped away and picked up by Dexter. Up the sideline, another foul.
So now Stone's going to go to the line for 2.
On Clifford, her 4th.
So we have Adams down for 13 points, 5 assists, 5 steals, and 4 rebounds. So she's doing a lot of things out there for the Tigers.
First free throw is good. Stone with one more. She's got 9 now. Cadence Pert just checking in now for GSA. Second shot's good. Up to a 20-point advantage. Pass down low, Hutchins, out of bounds. You know, if George Stevens could replicate the first 10 minutes or so of the game, they'd be real happy. They were out to had a lead. They had a lead after the first quarter, playing good defense, but Tigers ratcheted it up, started hitting some shots, and again, next thing you know, it's a 20-point ball game.
Yeah, Corson was wide open underneath. Nobody saw her.
Speaking of Corson, has to come out and get the basketball. Gives it off on the near side. Pass down low. Nice pass inside. Kaufman with a miss. Rebound pulled down by GSA. Taken down by Simmons. Up into the front court, Pert. Gives it off to Hutchins. With the shot, no good. A foul on Dexter, and 2 shots coming here for Layla Hutchins.
There's a name kind of going to have to watch the next few years. She's only a sophomore. Solid player for the Eagles.
Foul on Annabelle Peaks, her second. First on the team here in the third quarter. First shot by Hutchins. Skims the front rim, no good. She'll get one more. Ella McClintock Hatch back in for Dexter. Second free throw, front rimmed it, no good. Rebound, though, taken down by GSA. Hutchins, shot on the baseline's good.
Missed the 1 to get the 2.
Trade that any day. Down on the baseline, Kaufman swings it back up top, knocked away and stolen, taken out by Perry St. Peter. Now it's thrown back away to Corson. Corson splits through the double team, layup blocked. Pulled out by Simmons. GSA races the other way. Grego goes down low. It's kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with George Stevens with 1:50 to go in the third. Get a timeout call by George Stevens Academy. So the Eagles take one with 1:50 to play. Here in the third quarter, 38-20 lead for Dexter. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman. They cover the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erections to modular home and communications equipment. Give them a call today, 977-BEAR.
Some other games, Toby, today.
Yeah.
Not a huge schedule on the girls or boys side, but on the girls side, Hudson at East Scram, Madawaska at Wisdom, Washburn at Fort Fairfield, Holton at Caribou, and Foxcroft at MDI got postponed.
Postponed, yeah. The MDI canceled after-school activities. They get a little more snow down on the coast than we did up here, so that game's going to be made up, I believe, next Monday.
On the boys' side, Penobscot Valley at Skank, Washburn at Fort Fairfield, Prescott at Bucksport, Southern Rooster at Van Buren, Lawrence at Coney. Lawrence girls defeated Coney 70-36 last night. That's 1 and 2 in Class
That's
A.
Crazy.
Lawrence pretty good. Might be the best girls team in the state. Woodland at Machias, Callis at Lee, Central at Penquist. I mentioned that one earlier. Madawaska at Wisdom, Herman at Orono, Hudson at East Grand, and John Bapps at Ellsworth.
38-20 out of the timeout. Ball blocked and taken out by Corson. Corson to the glass, lays it in. So Abby Corson now in double figures. Good. You mentioned it going into the halftime, but good balanced attack here for Dexter.
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned Adams leading the way, but Corson's done double figures at 11. Stone's in double figures at 10. Dutton has 6. So, balance up and down. So Stone goes to the bench. She has 3 fouls now.
Yeah, her third. 5th on the team. We get a whistle and a 5-second violation. Ball turned over, and it goes back to Dexter. So the Tigers will have it, leading by 20. 1:32 to go here in the third. Off on the baseline. Kaufman up top with it. A whistle and a bumping foul on GSA, so more free throws. The foul went on Cadence Pert, her first. Team is over the limit. 2 shots here for Ella McClintock-Hatch, looking for her first points of the game. A hushed silence over the gym. I don't want to talk too loud.
Well, I thought they
No
just
one comes
wanted
up
to, I thought
short.
they just wanted to hear you.
No, that's not the case. Ask my wife or anybody at school. Second shot here. And that one's good. So 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Her first points of the game. It's up to a 21-point advantage here for Dexter. Ball stripped away. Stolen out by Dexter. Down the lane, Adams. Adams tries to get it back on the pass from Kaufman. Has to chase it out to the sideline. Cross-court pass for Dexter. Peaks. Corson's got it with 49 seconds to play in the quarter. As the shot put up, no good. That one missed by McClintock-Hatch. Rebound pulled off by GSA. Grego, front court for the Eagles. Goes down low, knocked away and stolen, taken out by Peaks with 30 seconds to go. Leading by 21. It was a 22-15 game at the half, but Tigers really blew it open. 8 points in the first minute of the third quarter. There's that one's thrown away to Pert. Pert stripped away from behind. Peaks picks it up for Dexter. 16 seconds to play. Off to Corson. Corson free throw line with 6 seconds. Hands it off to Adams. Adams, they got to swing quickly. Peaks throws it up. Shot missed at the buzzer. And the third quarter in the books from Dexter Regional High School. After 3 quarters of play, it's Dexter 41, George Stevens 20. We'll take a break, come back with fourth quarter action after this on Eastern Maine Sports.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
My name's Rick Ames, and now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
Back at Dexter Regional High School, Toby Nelson along with Mark Kalnin as we get set to start the fourth quarter of play. Kara Kaufman's on camera tonight. We thank her for her work, student here at Dexter Regional High School. 41-20. Dexter's bumped this out from a 7-point halftime lead to a 21-point lead after the third quarter. And a real good balanced attack here for the Dexter Tigers, Mark.
Yeah, 13 for Adams, 11 for Corson, 10 for Stone, 6 for Dunton. So a lot of balance there.
Speaking of Dunton, she's got the basketball, swings it up top. This is Stone. Gives it off on the sideline. McClintock-Hatch to Corson. Dunton steps through, lays it up, can't get the friendly roll. Rebound pulled down by Dexter. Tigers try to save it, and they do. Stone swings it around. Corson's got it. Corson holds over her head. Now at the free throw line. It's about a minute gone by here in the fourth quarter. As Dunton has it stripped away and stolen. Tigers ran a minute off the clock, but never got a shot to show for it. Schildroth for GSA. Passes inside. Ball knocked away by Peaks. This one put up off the glass and in for Madison Brackett. Her first points of the game. So Brackett with a bucket, 41-22. 6:35 to play here in the fourth. Off on the baseline, Dunton swings it across. McClintock-Hatch. And Corson. Corson backs her way up with the dribble. Drives by, kicks baseline Dunton, swings it across Stone. Stone to Dunton. McClintock Hatch puts the shot up, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled off by GSA. There's Grego with the board. Grego to Shildroff, back to Grego. Down low, shot up off the glass and in. Aurora Simmons with the bucket and a chance for a three-point play.
Her first bucket of the game, but she's done well off the bench, doing many, defensively and rebounding.
Sub coming in is Desiree Adams will check in for Dexter. So Adams comes in, McClintock Hatch will take a seat. 5:55 to go in this one. 41-24 in favor of Dexter. There's the free throw, no good. That one missed for Aurora Simmons.
So, Toby, I knew Billy LaRue about 35 years ago. You think I looked any different?
No, not a bit. Not a bit. Maybe a little less hair, but not much. And she was at Shakopee Valley, correct?
Yes, she did many things there. At that time, she was a student teacher and JV girls coach. She's the AD at George Stevens also.
That's right, yep. Dexter's got the lead in the basketball, leading by 17. Tigers trying to run some time here. Corson, free throw line now for Dexter. Dunton goes right down the lane. The runner off the glass, no good. Adams with the rebound. Kicks it up top. Tigers reset.
This is what makes Dexter a hard team to come back against, though, like full time out here for Coach Grant. But when they get a lead like this, because they did the same thing at Central, and the game wasn't this widespread. It was within 10, 12 points, and they ran off 2-3 minutes at a time.
Now they're going to work through some things and try to get good shots, and obviously doing this for a reason, because you never know when you're going to need it in your back pocket down the stretch.
Yeah.
So,
they're able to speed things up when they need to, depending on the matchup, and they're able to do this when they get a 15, 20-point lead.
So Dexter leading at 41-24. Check out our store at check out Eastern Maine Sports merchandise, shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and much, much more. You can find it at easternmainesports.com or check out their Facebook page, and you can see more information on that as the merchandise is up. And I've seen it around Eastern Maine.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody, getting some merch, and get it now. You might be able to get it in time for the tournament. Coming right up.
Be here in 2 weeks' time. Play-in games, actually 2 weeks from tonight would be a play-in date.
Mm-hmm.
So
it looks like both Dexter teams might be hosting. They look like they're both in position to do that. The boys' game last night, you had the Dexter Bangor Christian game the first time, and it was one of the better games of the season. It was well played for both teams, and last night Bangor Christian just took over. I watched some of that online, and they played really well.
Yeah, won 69-28. One of those games where things just never went right for Dexter, and Bangor Christian played very, very well. It's a good ball club in Class D.
Kind of reminds me of last year, because Skank was the favorite, and they are again this year. Well deserved, and kind of Bangor Christian got going about this time of year.
It matters when you play well, and you want to play well come February. Have the opportunity to play well anyway. So out of the timeout, Dexter basketball. It's Corson. Swings it across. Open shot, no good. That one missed by Stone. Rebound pulled out by Desiree Adams. Off to Corson. So Tigers miss, but still get the rebound. And guess what? They're going to take some more time off this clock.
Yeah, she is. Over 5. She got 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals now. Adams does.
On the baseline, Adams drives by her defender, swings it up top. Peaks, now Corson. Under 4 to play here in the fourth quarter. Tigers leading it by 17. Corson. Swings it back, peaks. Now Corson gets it back, feigned on the three-point try. Down the lane, Dunton goes up with a shot and is fouled. So she'll shoot 2. Good ball movement by Dexter. They ran about a minute off the clock, and a chance for 2 free throws here coming for Kaylee Dunton. Of course, Dexter has GSA, Bucksport, Orono, and Penobscot Valley left in their schedule. So actually 3. Take out George Stevens. They're playing them tonight. So 3 games after tonight. And, some heel points left in that schedule for them.
Yeah, Bucksport has quite a few wins. They play them tomorrow night.
Dutton to get one more here. And the second shot's good. 2 of 2 at the free throw line for Kaylee Dutton. 43-24, back up to a 19-point advantage. Ella Hutchins checking in at the last break for GSA, number 30, so she's in the game.
Another big one tomorrow night that we have a kind of big heel point game for both teams, especially Foxcroft tomorrow night.
Bapst and Foxcroft girls. That'll be at 7 o'clock from Foxcroft Academy. We'll have live coverage on Eastern Maine Sports. Adams. And now a reach-in foul called on GSA. Goes on Hutchins.
I think they were trying to do that, it looked like.
Yeah, it looked like. That's only the second team foul on George Stevens. And a blocking foul called on GSA. .304 to go, 19-point ball game. Peaks with it, now off to Stone. At the free throw line, Dutton. Drives baseline, Adams. Floats it up from the baseline, no good. Got her own rebound, the putback's good.
You got to start thinking about play of the game. That might be a front runner right there.
15 points.
7 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals.
And we get a whistle. Foul on Dexter off the ball. Kaylee Dutton called for the foul. Kaylee Dutton's first. Inside, Hutchins puts it off the glass, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to stay with George Stevens. Knocked out by Dutton.
You mentioned it, though. I mean, George Stevens got to kind of take what they did the first 10, 12 minutes of this game and kind of use that going forward.
Yeah, had a lead after the first quarter, but things changed in the second quarter. Clifford inbounds. Hutchins spins in the lane, goes up with a shot. It's missed. Ball tied up. Possession arrow favors GSA. Eagles ball here with 2:25 to play in this one. Comes into Grego. Grego pull up, pop around and off, no good. Hutchins the follow, no good. Gets fouled. And Layla Hutchins will head to the free throw line for 2. Foul went on Annabelle Peaks, her fourth. Third on the team. Hutchins at the free throw line shooting 2. First one comes up short. She'll get one more.
2 for 7 from the line.
Second one, back rim, no good. Dutton with the board. Dutton to Corson. 21-point advantage here for Dexter. Tigers 10-4, about to go to 11-4 on the season. The Stone, pull up, pop, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hutchins with under 2 minutes to play. Clifford front court. Swings it across. This is Brackett from long range. Off the back rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. A foul. The rebounding action goes on GSA, on Hutchins. Pick one of them.
Either way, it won't be any shots. This is a 4th team foul.
And on Ella Hutchins, her first. And Coach Grant unloads the bench here.
Maddie Davis, Kylie Kaufman.
McClintock, Hatch, Grant, and who's the other one that came in? We'll get him in just a moment for you. So Davis with the ball up top. Hannah DeRozier, that's the other one. Number 34. Inside to Kaufman, can't hang on to it. Ball's going to be stolen back. So 1:20 to play in this one. Down low. The runner off the glass and in goes for Layla Hutchins. Hutchins with 7 points. Davis front court for Dexter. McClintock, Hatch with it up top. Down to 1 minute to play. DeRozier now with Davis. Drives by her defender, goes up, shot blocked. Comes down to Kaufman. McClintock, Hatch. That shot blocked away. Knocked out by Hutchins with 35 seconds to go. Hutchins runs through the lane. Shot no good. Rebound. The putback is good for Ella Hutchins. So Hutchins with a bucket, 35-28, 17-point ball game. Playing out the string here for Dexter. Backdoor to Davis, knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with the Tigers with 11 seconds to play.
What do you think play of the game, Toby?
You could pick a few. I mean, Adams has had a nice game here tonight. Corson's played pretty well. So
I think with all the stats, with the rebounds and assists and steals, maybe we try to get Adams up there.
There's the winner. As a three-point try comes up short with 2 seconds. Davis has it off to DeRozier, and the horn sounds, ending this one. And a win for the Dexter Tigers, 45-28, the final score here from Dexter Regional High School, as the Tigers will improve to 11-4 on the season. We will get Desiree Adams up here in just a moment. She'll be our player of the game. And congratulations to her. As the Tigers win it by the final score of 45-28. For Dexter, their 11th win of the season.
Desiree. Frank. You get Desiree. Des.
We're going to get our player of the game up here in just a moment. As the Tigers get the win here tonight, 45-28. We're going to shift around a little bit here in the booth. So we'll grab Desiree Adams in just a moment. She'll come on up. As the Tigers with a win here, 45-28 over the George Stevens Academy Eagles. Switch headsets as well here. Hold on just a second. All right, Desiree Adams, our player of the game. First of all, Desiree, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the game plan coming into this one. George Stevens jumped out to a 4-point lead early on. Any nerves going on there in the early going?
No, I knew we would get back into it. Knowing that all of us were sick coming into this game, we knew we had to work harder.
Been a tough week here with sickness and,
Yeah.
and health, right? Trying to get back at it. Talk about halftime. What was the halftime like? What was Coach Grant talking about at the half?
Talking about we have to get our energy up. We got to get back. We can't just let them keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Second half, you were seeing the floor a lot better, it seemed
Yeah.
like. How are you feeling out on the court right now? I mean, you were 15 games into the season. You guys are 11-4. Do you start to feel like you're gelling and hitting the peak at this point?
I think we're working way better as a team now than we were at the beginning of the season. Talking a lot more.
And you got back-to-back nights. You played this one tonight. You go to Bucksport tomorrow night. So some point-worthy games. Just trying to set yourself up for playoff positioning now at this point, right? All right, Desiree Adams, our player of the game. 15 points tonight for Desiree. 7 rebounds to go along with it. So congratulations on the great win here tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Desiree Adams from Dexter Regional High School as the Dexter Tigers pick up the win over the GSA Eagles. Final score here tonight from Dexter, 45-28. The Tigers with a win. Want to thank everybody involved in the broadcast here this evening, and a reminder that tomorrow night we'll be back at it at Foxcroft Academy. 7 o'clock tomorrow for the varsity game, 5:30 video only for the JV game on YouTube. Kara Kaufman has been our camera person, our broadcast partner Mark Callan. Toby Nelson saying so long. The final score tonight from Gursky Gymnasium at Dexter Regional High School, the Dexter Tigers 45, the GSA Eagles 28. Good night from Dexter. I assume